May I please your lordship? The husband initiated divorce proceeding.
Sir, I'm answering for the opinion number 2, sir, workman.
Yes.
I find
Caveat रे copy पाइचंती caveat discharge ହେଇची
sir.
आपण petition copy पाइचंती or a caveat here Mr. Mishra?
Nine, sir. I am not distributed any.
It was before.
आपण caveat कहूଥିଲେ ना
caveat. I have telephoned the workman, my lord. He refused, my lord.
No.
I have asked for the email. He is appearing
You are
from
for the management.
my lord.
He is for the workman.
Workman. I have asked the.
What is the order?
My lord, it is your lordship. It is a expert order.
Mr. Mishra,
No,
caveat
sir.
is to be taken into account. Caveat is to be taken into account when there is a interim application. So please wait for your turn. There is no interim application here.
No, my lord.
Yes.
My lord,
Why
it
did
is,
we admit? If we admit, then we'll direct service of copy.
my lord, it is a expert order, my lord.
It's an expertise order.
My lord, you that I pray, my
Come
lord.
to the impugned order.
My lord, page 15, my lord.
Expertise order by Labour Court,
My lord.
CGIT,
My lord,
or Industrial Tribunal, Bhubaneswar.
page
Okay.
15, my lord.
It's a direct proceeding.
My lord.
So what was the direction? Second party is entitled to be reinstated in
Instead,
service for
50% of the back wages.
50% back wages.
My lord. Petition is you are working as a, my lord, conductor, my lord.
And it is expertise. How do you say it is
My lord,
expertise?
page 15, though I appear, my lord. Your lordship, page 15, internal page 6 of the order, my lord. Your lordship got it.
Paragraph?
My lord.
Who line ta पढ़ुचंती? Page 15 कहले ना?
Page 6, my lord.
Internal page 6 running page 15.
My lord, 15, third line, my lord.
Third line from the top.
My lord, top. Accordingly, your lordship got it. The management was afforded a chance.
But neither it availed the opportunity, not taken any
My
step
lord,
to
my
establish the charges against the second party in the second round of litigation.
My lord.
You have the copy of award, Mr. Mishra.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, why don't you let us remand the proceeding, take some cost. It's an expertise order.
It is not okay. What my friend says, it is not expecting. They are pure.
Come to page 15, internal page 16. There is clear recording.
Sometimes there is legal action.
Maybe non-cooperation, a deliberate one. So take heavy cost.
No, sir. That outside representative, I don't.
Mr. Mishra, are you able to hear us? What fell from my lord, can you hear, please?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir, you just management again challenge this order of this court also, because this this tag of being ex party we can't just overlook. So you take cost. You take cost. So you must think about the workmen, for the interest of the party you are appearing.
No, sir. Actually, but when they
You will not. No. Sir, how can you say no?
No,
you have to look into the interest of the party. He can't sustain this litigation, but the management can. So you take whatever cost will be awarded by the court, and let there be contest, so that you will be satisfied, he will be satisfied. I mean, the management will be satisfied. Yes, an award will be taken away. Therefore, we will definitely give you good cost.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
But it is sufficient cost, sir. Attended the
Sufficient cost daba. Barampur hisab kariba. Court hisab kariba. Na High Court hisab kariba.
No, sir. I had a run to the tribunal for quite number of times, sir.
ପଚାରୁଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ବରହମପୁର କୋର୍ଟ ଯେମିତି କଷ୍ଟ କରନ୍ତି ସେମିତି କରିବା ନା ହାଇକୋର୍ଟ ଯେମିତି କଷ୍ଟ କରନ୍ତି ସେମିତି କରିବା?
ନାଇଁ sir, ହାଇକୋର୍ଟ
ହଉ ହଉ, ରାଇଟ ହାଇକୋର୍ଟ କଷ୍ଟ ହେଲେ ଗୋଟେ ଯୋଡେ ଶୂନ ଅଧିକା ଲାଗେ, କହିଲେ ସେଗୁଡାକ ଶୂନ କମିଯାଏ।
In number of cases.
In a lighter way, Mr. Mishra, in a lighter way, we should have something lighter way.
In my number of cases, Dr. DP told me.
Okay. Had the submission of Sri Tripathi and Sri R.C. Mishra, learned counsel appearing for
Yes, Mr. Mr.
R.C. Kailash Chandra Mishra, okay, it is R.K. K.C. Mishra. Counsel appearing for management as well as workmen. This writ petition involved a छोटा judgment was a challenge by the management to a proceeding to impugned order passed by Industrial Tribunal Bhubaneswar in ID case number 16 of 2019. Undisputedly, a proceeding under section 2-A bracket 2 of the ID Act 1947 delivered on 15/10/22. Apart from challenge on the merit of the case, there is also serious challenge to the impugned award NSO 1 by the management on the ground of expertise award involved herein. While admitting that there has been sufficiency of notice in the proceeding involved on the management and management filing a written statement, it is fairly submitted that unfortunately, with the opportunity afforded by the tribunal to establish the fairness in the inquiry proceeding, the management failed in availing such opportunity. It is thus contended the outcome in the impugned order is on the negligence on the part of the management involved here, and asked, unless the management is provided with a further opportunity to satisfy its case, there will be serious prejudice at the end of the management, considering the nature of litigation involved herein. The K.C. Mishra, learned counsel appearing for the workmen, on the other hand, taking this court to the cause title in the impugned order, attempted to submit that cause title and discussions in the impugned order attempted to submit that there is not only appearance on behalf of the management in the industrial adjudication, there has been also filing of written statement. Coming back to the submission of management counsel that there has been inadvertent non-cooperation by the management in the effective adjudication of the industrial adjudication. Sri Mishra contended there is no failure on the part of the industrial adjudicator in providing opportunity to the management to bring their case. It is, on the other hand, an opportunity being provided. Management failed in discharging its responsibility, for which the workmen should not suffer. On the request of the learned counsel for the petitioner to take out the impugned order to provide further opportunity of contest in the industrial adjudication, Sri Mishra has submitted. In the event the benefit already accrued in favor of the workmen by virtue of impugned award is interfered, the workmen should be sufficiently
should be paid with sufficient cost for its suffering for no laches on its part. Considering the rival contentions of the parties, take into consideration the grounds involved herein. This court find undisputedly the proceeding was decided on contest, meaning thereby on sufficiency of notice on the management as well as workmen. Similarly, both management and workmen have filed their statement of claim, written statement as well as statement of claim respectively. Further, there is also a leading of evidence. However, looking to the observation of the tribunal itself at internal page 6, running page 15, part of the paragraph 8.1, this court find the tribunal has admittedly observed as follows. Accordingly, to Arambha Kariba. Is that correct? Para 8.1 tick mark portion, no? Well, pura 8.1 ku kar do. Hala. Take out the 8. Actually. Okay. Yes. Considering the points raised herein or grounds raised herein by the management council and the observation of the tribunal itself in paragraph 8.1 in the last at the end of the management, while observing that there is lacunae at the instance of the management and the petitioner is going, the workman is going to suffer from an award of reinstatement with back wages for no reason of him. This court, while inclined to interfere in the impugned order to provide a contesting award between the parties in the active participation of the management, from keeping in view the substantial loss to the workmen involved herein for no reason of him, and there is unnecessary hindrance created by the management in the reopening of such proceeding. This court, while setting aside the impugned award and S1, remitting the matter back for further hearing for recommencement of the evidence at the instance of the management, with opportunity of cross-examination to the workmen in the event of further evidence. Further also advancing further submissions by respective councils. This order is however subject to payment of cost of rupees 15,000 to the workman by the management to be paid at least 7 days of the order, at least 2 weeks of the judgment hearing. Read question succeed.
That a time bound.
In the interference with the award.
That total time the
Appearance date fixed for appearance date.
that
Disposal time.
that
Read
total that time bound.
Yes, Mr. Mishra. It is taken note of. Kindly wait. Just listen to the order.
with cost as indicated here in above. For there is remand of the proceeding to avoid further loss to both the parties, while targeting the proceeding to be concluded within 3 months from the date of appearance of parties. This court also direct appearance of both parties in the Industrial Tribunal, Bhubaneswar, along with judgment of this court on 2 weeks. on 14th of July. 14th of July, 17th of July.
They will pay the cost within 2 weeks. On 17th is the date of appearance.
Sir.
Virtual courtroom.
Hybrid
mode लिखिए है ना.
Within virtual. अच्छा मझिरे
Virtual courtroom.
what a paragraph of add karibo. Shri Ghosh, you are appearing here. Or Shri Sahu, learned State Counsel, defending the impugned order, attempted to prove the submission of the counsel for working.
Madam, cost from today, madam, to within 2 weeks. Cost to be-
आज कोर्ट रे डाकी देले और टुडे हबनी अब केतना रिजर्व ले जो दिन दिया हो बड़ा एंटरटेन कले सांगे सांग 17B चलिबो बेटर होची कॉस्ट दियो तो जानते सेठी जाई के कर दे ये ऑन कंसेंट ऑफ पार्टी मैटर इज टेकन अप फॉर फाइनल हियरिंग ऊपर लिखियो
Item 6,
My lords, this is a 33(2)B application. Your lordships wanted to see the judgment of the constitutional
produce
bench.
क्वेश्चन दी
And your
और
lordships,
कॉपी से पटो दो जजमेंट अच्छा
your lordships may see in the cause title also, and then later on at para 14, I'll take your lordships. What is the effect of non-approval of 33(2)B?
हाँ judgment is otherwise workmen would be deemed never to have been dismissed or
Yes.
discharged.
So that is
That's
why,
why I am repeatedly asking, what will be the position?
yes, my lord, that is why that day I told your
Because the
lordships.
approval is still under consideration.
Yes. Because that is the difference.
Now it
between-
will be approval of the approval or non-approval of the tribunal.
Right, my lords.
So therefore,
So unless a stay order is passed, it will be presumed that he is continuing in service and he need not do anything else. I
there
have to
can't
take
be
him back.
stay. There can't be stay. There can't be stay. You have seen the judgment.
Yes, my lord.
There can't be stay. Then if we can't stay, then we are allowing the petition right now as an interim.
No, my lord, what will happen no, because he will get all the
Will happen,
benefits.
He may go for a 33C2.
No, he will get all the benefits if it is stayed.
No,
He will get all the
this
benefits.
judgment doesn't support you. This rather oppose you.
No, my lord, if your lordship should see, this just shows the effect of the order.
Yes, effect of the order on final outcome. So now with the tribunal refusal, the outcome is he is deemed to be continuing
In employment.
in employment. So we can't stay here.
No, my lord, otherwise what will happen? He has to be taken back into employment. Then it will completely, my lord, frustrate the
Mr.
proceeding.
Nanda, suppose tomorrow we approve the tribunal order.
He will get all the benefits.
No, he will get, but he will be in the streets. He will be in streets, Mr. Nanda.
No, your lordships may fix up an interim arrangement
it's
for
not
payment, but
possible.
otherwise, my lord,
It's not possible. Each case cannot be heard.
my lord, your lordships, I'll just take your lordships to page 20
We'll
of the
issue
writ
notice
petition.
consequence, let the consequence come. Thereafter we'll decide. Maybe after his appearance, we may decide matter finally. We issue notice in both, that's all. Admit. Issue
Lord,
notice.
then your lordships may issue notice on admission, otherwise, my lord, the
Yes,
matter.
yes. Okay, admit notice on admission. Fixing short returnable date.
Later.
Well, miss case will be notice. Yes. Decision cited at bar be kept on record.
Problem.
item 7,
My mind is clear now. My mind is clear now.
My lord,
Because I had not done these matters for.
no, my lord,
so many-
subject to your lordship, because this amounts to reinstatement itself.
Absolutely.
So unless it is stayed.
No, Mr. Nanda, the complication, the serious complication is, did the industrial tribunal did the industrial tribunal power of stay?
No, power of stay is not.
There is no stay power.
No, my lord.
So stay provision not being available even in the approval proceeding pending before the industrial adjudication.
No, my lord, I'll just differentiate subject to your lordship's permission.
Let us not go to that stage.
No, no, my
Let
lord.
us not go.
No, what is
I am
33?
saying, Mr. Nanda, when the tribunal entertained this dispute, had you come to High Court to stay?
No, my lord, I'll tell, because it is an application on my part.
Your part.
33 to be, I make an application, so I cannot.
Now
see
it
this
is
to the
rejected.
proceeding.
Now it is rejected.
Yes.
It
So
has,
the
it has
effect
come back
of
to that position only.
So the effect of rejection is that he continues in
So it has
employment.
again come back to that position as if a petition is pending.
No, my lord, it doesn't come back to that, my lord, with
Okay,
due
all right,
respect.
all right.
I'll, my
Take
lord,
care. I leave it to future. I may not be in a position to take a decision. I leave it to future. You convince the court. But I keep that judgment for.
yes, my lords. No, my lord, because this judgment also it says, I'll subject to, my lord, I'm sorry, I'm taking your lordship's court's precious time. 33 to be application is to be made by the management itself.
Absolutely.
Because this is an inherent, my lord, why we say the ID Act is a
Absolutely.
beneficial legislation is because of this section
Mr.
33.
Mr. Nanda, why the provision has come into operation? Why the provision has come? Somebody could have gone in industrial adjudication of termination.
No,
The provision has come because there is a further proceeding touching this workman property.
no,
So
here,
there-
no, my lord, 33 to be the workman is not involved in that, though he may be a beneficiary of that.
Okay,
So for that
so
reason,
some issue related to him,
my lord,
may not be
it's a
directly, maybe
general issue,
indirectly.
indirectly. So here, that is why, my lord, that is why the
So a
beneficial
contingency is created.
concept of
You
benefit.
are bound to come to court for approval.
Yes, but that is post facto approval, not pre facto.
Post facto kebe diya habo writ allow hele.
No, my lord, 33 to be re had it-
Allow hele habo.
so 33 to be re, if it is allowed and the workman contests it, the stay order will not take away the position.
No,
contingency
so Mr. Nanda, still, I think in all your submission, you must be grappling with, because you are unable to answer perhaps
No,
that whether post facto approval, during pendency of the post facto approval, the tribunal can stay that removal.
no, that removal is already taken effect. My lord,
Exactly.
that
So
is why,
exactly.
because
So-
there is
so-
no
so-
question
so-
of stay.
No, yes, no, so it can be set aside.
So it
Your
is
point
It
is
can only be
it-
set
so-
aside.
But technically, the tribunal could not have stayed that proceeding.
No, my lord, because there cannot
I
be
mean-
any application for stay.
There's
Yes,
no
yes.
provision.
There is no
provision
Because
no
I am
provision.
making the
That is-
application.
That is what is appealing to us.
No, my
I
lord,
mean, not disturbing us, whatever way you put it.
no, my lord, why I am saying is
Again.
because when I am making the application
again.
and my action is rejected.
Mr. Nanda, if it was your intention, if tribunal is not having the power of stay, you could have come very well in 226.
No, my lord,
You
I,
get a judgment of that.
no, my lord, I
Get a
cannot,
judgment of that.
I cannot come because I
No,
have
you
made
did
the
not come because
application.
Tribunal is yet to decide.
But I mean, you can explore, you can research on that
No, my lord.
and associate that whether there can be a possibility of getting it under
No,
227.
my lord, there cannot be. that I am-
Then you check up. I mean,
No, my lord, I
this is a
had gone
proposition
through
thrown at
other
the
judge-
bar. This is a
required
proposition
cases.
thrown at the bar.
ଆରେ କିଏ 226 ରେ ଆସି ସୁପ୍ରିମ କୋର୍ଟ କଣ ଯାଇଛି?
ଯାଇଥିବ।
No, my lord, that has not a
Howni.
single case.
ହଉନି, ହବ ନାହିଁ.
So it cannot be.
And ultimately, the position is in stalemate. Suppose read petition is dismissed, he may come in a 33C2.
No, my lord, he will be deemed to be continuing and automatic
Continuing.
reinstatement. So
Suppose
that is
superannuation
a question of
Suppose
33C.
superannuation ହେଇଗଲା.
That is a different, then also he'll get all the benefits.
All the benefit.
So he need not go for 33C2, no action need to be taken, it is automatic.
Mr. Nanda, managements are not so easy in
No, no.
releasing these amounts.
My lord, that
କୋଉ
is the
management
automatic.
ଅଛି, ଆଜ୍ଞା, ଆମେ ହାରିଗଲୁ ଆପଣ ଘରେ ନେଇ ଟଙ୍କା ଥୋଇଦବୁ. All right, next. It has to be examined. broader question involved as we post. There might be a 226, some
No,
company might
no, my
have.
lord, your lordships might be thinking of a position of 33(1) and 33(a), where it is a pre-facto approval.
Yeah, post facto
Then
and prefect.
Here it is a post facto,
Post facto.
and post facto is the management goes to the court, not the employee. So the employee cannot seek the stay of that because that has already
My
taken
broader
effect.
thinking is, my broader thinking is, it is only revival of the approval proceeding.
Mm,
On entertaining the writ, it is only revival of the approval proceeding. So whatever position continuing on the making application, that position will continue.
my lord, then it will be deemed that he is out of
Okay, let a
employment.
judgment come. Better, if there is
No,
no
it is a-
judgment to this effect,
there
let
is
a
no
judgment come.
Because it can't be deemed that way.
Hmm.
Because
Presumption cannot be.
there can't be any presumption that it is deemed that it is continuing. Approval, whatever was the issue before the tribunal, that is the issue before the court also. Appellate court under the provision.
Very serious issue, very serious
No,
issue.
because this is not an appeal provision, so.
I use the word appeal,
It's a writ,
mutatis mutandis.
Yes.
Continuation in that, because I wanted to say that the
Right,
appeal will be
I
a
understand
continuation.
your lordship's,
So till you are litigating.
That's even we have a Bamdev or kind of technology. 1 week after my lord.
Subuni, 1 week after.
Yes.
Here it is.
ତାଙ୍କର କୋଉ ମ୍ୟାଟରରେ କିଏ ଆସୁନାହାନ୍ତି କଣ ହେଲା ତାଙ୍କର ଜଣେ କାଉନସିଲ ଆପିୟର କରୁଥିଲେ ୟଙ୍ଗ କାଉନସିଲ ଆପଣ କରନ୍ତୁ କେଇ ଦି ସପ୍ତାହ ହେଲା ଆପଣଙ୍କର ସବୁ ମ୍ୟାଟରରେ ଆପଣ ଖାଲି ଆଡଜର୍ନମେଣ୍ଟ ନଉଛନ୍ତି
Next week.
this court doesn't grant adjournments.
Next week I will.
It is management challenging.
This one.
ଆପଣ ପାୱାର ଅଛି କଣ ନା ଆପଣ
SS Jena.
SS Jena. It is there. So management challenging industrial adjudication. କଣ ହେଇଛି ultimately? ଦେଖିଦେଲେ what ultimately it's a award of reinstatement. Is entitled to get monetary compensation of rupees 2,000 within 3 months from the date of publication. All right, we grant you adjournment last chance till Wednesday. This is in second listing of the matter again, and adjournment is sought for. There is unnecessary adjournments. Repeated adjournments. Yes, of the proceeding, this court grants adjournment, however, as a last chance to Monday. It is made clear there shall be no further adjournment of the matter.
Item 8.
It we there for the petitioner.
My lord, on behalf of Sri Aryan Patnaik, I pray for Monday, my lord. He has some personal difficulties to
You are for petitioner.
the petitioner.
I'm on VC.
ଆପଣଙ୍କ କଥା ଶୁଭୁନି ଜୁନିୟର ଆଡଜର୍ନମେଣ୍ଟ ମାଗୁଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣଙ୍କ କଥାଟା ଶୁଭୁନି ମିଷ୍ଟର ପଟ୍ଟନାୟକ
କୋର୍ଟ ପିନ୍ଧି ନାହାନ୍ତି କି
I'm challenging
ଯାଉନାହାନ୍ତି
the
ଠାକୁର ସୁନାବେଶରେ ଦେଖାଗଲେ ଟିଭିରେ ଆପଣ କାହିଁ ଦେଖା ଯାଉନାହାନ୍ତି ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଏତେ ଦୂରରେ ଅଛନ୍ତି ମଙ୍ଗଳ ଗ୍ରହ ମିନିମମ୍ ଏଜରେ ଅଛି କଣ କରିବା ଦେଖା ତ ଯାଉନାହାନ୍ତି
Monday.
ମଣ୍ଡେ କରିଦିଅ କିନ୍ତୁ ନାଁ ଲେଖିଦିଅ ହେଲା ସେଣ୍ଟ୍ରାଲ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ କାଉନସିଲଙ୍କ ନାଁ ଲେଖିଦିଅ ଟିକେ ପାଢି ଆଲଙ୍ଗ Yes. As a matter of last chance on Monday.
Yes.
May I appeal, your lordship? My lord, it is second round litigation. Lordship directed to the OP number 4 to dispose of the representation. Order by the annexure 5 at page 75, my lord. And basing on that, the OP number 5 had issued notice to appear before him on 22nd February 2023. Annexure 6, page 76.
Your representation has been rejected.
My lord, they had fixed the date of 21st February, but annexure 7 is order. He has passed that order on 15th February 2023.
Hela je notice kariba ta no suni kon kari periba litigation pra.
My lord.
So notice jiba kon ta abo diga.
My lord, that order should be stayed. The order, miscase are there. Order may be stayed, my lord, till disposal.
They have rejected your representation, stay kon hobo.
They have not taken into consideration the documents. They have.
Sorry, you have to understand. What are you submitting? Your representation has been
My lord, there is
rejected. What
private-
stay you want?
My lord, private LI point, it may be continued, my lord.
Sorry. Only notice karo. Miscase and reject.
Item number 2,
May it please, your lordship.
Yes, central government council, anybody. What are you challenging, madam?
Your lordship, I have challenged the rejection of application. for
Rejection of passport application.
Your
Where is it?
Your lordship,
Please, get the mic down.
page 13, your lordship.
Page 30,
Yes, your lordship.
22.
1313. Annexure 2.
Sorry, my lord. My lord, today I prepared the affidavit, counter affidavit.
Just
Can we-
one minute. Where is the rejection order, madam?
Your lordship, they have not given me a written rejection order, your lordship.
Then
but
how to
since-
file?
Your lordship, on the page 13, at the bottom of the right side, it is written court case, your lordship. And I was said that
No
since a-
quotation is permissible. Yes, why are you not supplying rejection order? Mr. Paddy,
Yes, ma'am.
if there is a rejection, then you have to supply rejection order.
My lord, today we are filing the counter.
What
Let me
counter?
go
There
through
is no
it.
rejection order here.
Yes, we have given all the documents. We have.
Show the rejection order.
What file?
Rejection order dekhandu.
Rejection order etere.
So then, sorry, if there is no rejection order, no read can be entertained. They are also not filing, bringing the rejection order.
Your lordship, on the
You say allowing the passport. That means that order has to be passed. File better application.
Your lordship, I had also sought for a written application. They had specifically intimate, I had taken instruction to that effect because on the last occasion also, your lordship had asked for this. Your lordship, on the page itself, they have written court case. And that is what they are saying, that this is
Madam,
your.
I can allow the application subject to your satisfying, provided you bring the impugned order here.
Your lordship, my only predicament is I have not been provided with that. I have only
That the
been given a
submission of
speaking
learned
order.
counsel for the
Only
petitioner.
lordship may. Just a minute. Just a minute.
तांको दियंतु कॉपी से रिट पिटिशन फाइल करिवे.
Yes, today I am
अछि
filing.
रिजेक्शन ऑर्डर अछि.
Yes, we have, it may not be my reason, but.
So I am passing order to
Yes,
supply the client here, the petitioner here, the rejection order. So that if he feels aggrieved, then he may bring a writ application.
may I suggest one thing? Madam? Today I am filing the counter with all documents. Lordship may.
ଆପଣ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ରାସ୍ତାରେ ଅଛନ୍ତି.
No, no, move, sir, move. Lordship may observe that These are the order on page page 35 and annexure 4. In that document shows that this case of the petitioner could not be considered in such a ground. That is presumed that it is.
ମୁଁ either allow କରିବି or set aside କରିବି
ମୁଁ ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ କହୁଛି
order ଟା challenge ହବ ନା ନାହିଁ ସେ order ତ ନାହିଁ ଏଥିରେ ଆରେ counter ଟା file ହବ provided that impugned order is there. Writ petition has been filed asserting that there has been illegal rejection of the passport application of the petitioner. Pleading as well as statement made here appears to be there has been, of course, no supply of the copy of rejection to the petitioner. In such contingency, no writ petition will be entertainable. While permitting the petitioner to bring appropriate writ application, as it is not maintainable at this stage, this court observed in the event there has been rejection of the passport application of the petitioner by the competent authority. Copy of the rejection order ought to be supplied to the applicant. If not supplied in the meantime, should be supplied to the petitioner within a period of 7 days at least. Upon a xerox copy date down they do. The petitioner is at liberty to bring a fresh writ petition if he is aggrieved by any rejection order.
Much obliged, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Item number 3.
Implement revision petition is pending.
गाड़ी
for-
का नाम लिखी दो ना गाड़ी से क्या appeal करते
Dr. Sindhu Kashyap is met an accident in his house.
ଆଉ ତାର ଲେଖିଆ ହବନି
She is that's why I'm
ଆକ୍ସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ଘରେ ଅଛନ୍ତି କେମିତି ମୁଁ ଲେଖିବି?
ଏଇଠି virtual ଅଛି କିନ୍ତୁ is not in
ଆଉ କାହା ନାଁ ଦଉନାହାନ୍ତି
ବବିତା ସାହୁ
ହଁ,
ବବିତା
ବହୁତ ସବୁ ଆଜି ଆସିଛି କୋର୍ଟ ଆସିଛି
ସାହୁ
ହଁ ଠିକ ଅଛି yes item 3
Revision petition is pending for a fresh admission.
admission ହେଇଛି ସେଟା ନା fresh admission
Fresh admission.
right case number ଅଲଗା ହବ ସେଠି 4
Item 4.
ଇଏ ସେଇଟାରେ ସେ କଣ କଲେ ଗୋଟେ କପି ବଢେଇ ଦେଲେ ବୋଧେ covered କହିକିରି in fact it is not covered. While signing I found that it's not covering the case of the petitioner. Come to prayer. Do not be passed to register the sale deed at annexure 3 after setting aside. So annexure 5 is sought to be set aside. Come to annexure 5.
Yes,
It's an order in appeal
yes. By the district registrar.
under the Registration Act.
Yes.
Notice issue कर दूँगी.
Again.
Non-appeals लिखो. होला. Issue notice. Appeal has been rejected.
Again.
इथिरे देखिले से जजमेंट टा कवर କରୁଛି.
आज्ञा देखिए
ये जो अर्बन लैंड
आज्ञा आपन को जजमेंट टा जोटा
ताला आसु देखियो आपण एग्जामिन करो.
आज्ञा
Party is seeking coverage of the judgment of this court in WPC 18171 of 2016. Let there be service of adequate number of copy on the State Council, who is also directed to examine the applicability of judgment to the case at hand and submit on the next date. Hela private party to nahanti. Private party nahanti, tenu list kar diyo 15 days after listing. Court master ସେଦିନ ଏଗୁଡାକ ବୋଧେ disposal ଦେଖେଇ ଦେଇଛ roll back କରିବାକୁ ହବ.
ସେଟା ଅଟୋମେଟିକ କଟି
Yes.
Item 5.
के फॉर्म पटा
ଲଗେଇଛନ୍ତି ଏଥିରେ covered case ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ. Yes, item 6.
May I
Item
please,
6.
my lord? My lord, petitioner challenge the impugned order.
Arising out of election appeal.
Election. Yes, my lord.
Both the cases you have lost.
Yes, my lord.
Admit. Call for LCR in so and so.
My lord, in miss case, my lord.
Notice, requisites for issuing notice on OP number so and so. Hello. By Monday. Extra copy state with you. Need.
My lord, in miss case, stay out. Miss case, stay of operation of impugned order.
Stay came the data court loss cordially.
Oblige.
You have been found to be
Notice in
disqualified.
miss case also, not notice in.
You have been found to be
My lord, notice in miss case, my lord.
notice.
Oblige.
Yes, next.
Item 7.
7 my lord, covered your lordship's order.
State to a copy diyantu.
Yes.
Representation annex 1 covered order ଦଉଛନ୍ତି. ଇଏ ସେଥିରେ ବି ସରକାରୀ ଓକିଲ ଅନଉଛନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କୁ କଣ ସେ କଭର୍ଡ ଅର୍ଡର ଦଉଛନ୍ତି.
After order of Loknath Rath case, my lord has disposed of number of cases by annexure 6 series.
Yes.
After order of Loknath Rath case, my lord said disposal of case, number of cases, and annexure 6, the one order I have annexed. And the main order I have given my lord.
ହେଲା ଆପଣ ତ ଲିଜ ସାଙ୍ଗସନ ଅର୍ଡର ଦେଖେଇ ପାରୁନାହାନ୍ତି.
ସବୁ ଦିଆ ହଉଛି କିନ୍ତୁ ସେ କିଛି କରିନାହାନ୍ତି.
ଆଗରୁ କଣ ମୁଭ କରୁଥିଲେ ଏମିତିଆ କେସ୍?
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଜ୍ଞା annexure 6.
annexure 6 ରେ ଏଠି ଅଛି ପେଜ 40 ରେ ହେଲା.
Main case again, main case judgment I have given. And of correction, annexure 9 ଜାଗାରେ 5 or 4 ହବ.
ଏଇଠି ଅଛି ସବୁ କରିଛନ୍ତି କୋ କେସ୍ ରେ କୋ annexure.
3 cases.
Item 9.
Well, the petitioner for the second time has approached your lordship.
କୁଆଡେ ମାଇକ୍ କୁଆଡେ ଆପଣ କୁଆଡେ?
But your lordship can see your lordship's order under annexure 4 at page 29. That the direction was twofold because the property was recorded in the name of the grandfather. So therefore your lordship directed that if it is proved that they are the grandson, then the rent should be accepted from them.
କଣ କଲେ ସେ ରିଫ୍ୟୁଜ କରିଦେଲେ?
But refuse କରିଦେଲେ ଯେ ଆମର power
notice
ନାହିଁ for
ନିଅନ୍ତୁ.
correction of the record of right.
Notice ନିଅନ୍ତୁ. So notice on the question of admission fixing short returnable date. Objection if any be filed by this state within a period of 2 weeks of service of copy.
And it is proved that they are the grandson. See, the Tahsildar himself recorded that they are the grandson. Your lordship directed that if it is proved that the grandson.
Instruction ନିଅନ୍ତୁ କରିବା 3 weeks after date fix କର. Next.
Item 10.
Item number 10.
Certified copy କଣ? High Court order certified copy. Dispensing file. এটা dispensing allow କରିଦବ. For not an order impugned herein. Okay, dispense. Yes, 11.
10 my lords.
10, my lord.
Item 10 my lords, prayer is to quash the mutation proceedings. But my lords, on the last date I was
No, why read petition straight
Yes.
against a mutation order?
yes my lord, there is appeal provision I have
Yes, go
yes,
for
my lord.
appeal.
My lord's only difficulty is that limitation has already
Limitation had. The submission of learned counsel for the petitioner. The petition involved the challenge to order involving mutation proceeding 462 of 22. Undisputedly, there is statutory appeal. It appears petitioner as a bona fide reason to come to hear. This court accordingly, while observing the read petition at this stage against mutation order not maintainable for the statutory remedy of appeal available, permitting the petitioner withdrawing the writ application. Also permit the petitioner to bring an appeal at least within a period of 2 weeks along with delay condonation application. In such event, the delay, if any, shall be condoned, keeping in view bona fide approach to the petitioner to moving read petition here, and thereby there is some wastage of time. but thereby there is wastage of some time. However, after providing opposition to the party likely to be affected. The appeal also be decided in accordance with law.
My lord, say, till I file the appeal, no coercive action be taken against me.
Find out my judgment. In the event of appeal, what will be the position of these statutory authority order?
My lords,
Find out my judgment.
my lords.
Please.
Item 11,
Young lawyers kahin padunanti. I have given so much judgments. I have understood that contingency. There is no interim provision, order provision in the statute. So I have given a judgment to that effect. And you don't read, who can help you? That will help all revenue courts.
My lords.
All revenue courts, including development authority as well as housing board. All statutory bodies. But nobody reads that. Yes.
My lords.
Next.
item 11,
Report ହେଇଛି ସେଟା
report ହେଇଛି ସେ date ଟା ବି ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି
ହଁ
date ଟା ବି she knows
ହଁ
7th
ଆଉ ତଥାପି ସବମିଶନ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ନେକ୍ସଟ
item 11,
11 ଗଲା ପୁରା
No. 11 ଯାଇନି।
ନାଇଁ ମଣ୍ଡେ କରିଦେ Annexure 6 ଟା କଣ representation pending
ଆଜ୍ଞା ତାଙ୍କର ଅଛି ତ ରିଗାର୍ଡିଂ ରିଲିଜ ଅଫ ଏରିୟର ବିଲ୍।
ଆରେ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ give a lawful disposal
ଆଜ୍ଞା
yes prayer କରିଦି Annexure 6 to be given a lawful disposal by the development of the BDO numbers fund. So at least working it out within a period of 3 months from the date of communication of order along with copy of read. Yes.
item 12,
Item 12 on behalf of Patricia matters may be taken up on Monday. Minors in this case, yesterday it was there. In this case, minors wanted to day before yesterday. Minors
Yes.
that decision.
I asked her to find out that judgment.
That decision minors, so that is the decision of minors. But in fact, that is relating to housing board. Here minors have categorically
It's a
directed
GA.
GA department. GA
That is GA.
GA minors. That is the GA department.
But they will consider your case in terms of this order.
That is their minors. But in fact, I am not appearing in this case. Housing board. Minors may direct to dispose of the representation in the light of the decision of minors.
Yes, that's all.
Now, earlier also minors have given a direction in respect of housing board. That is also there.
Earlier also there is direction to housing board.
Housing board. That is there. Without recording my minors, my name minors, because that is a admission matter.
The first order taku cover kore daba. Prayer court karo. Hearing similar matters involving General Administration Department. This court in the disposal of WPC 23171 of 22 has given plethora of directions there to work out the surplus land ahead of applicants or behind applicants.
Side of the applicant, side, in the side of the applicant.
Or either side of the applicants. This court, considering the submission made herein, finds case of the petitioner can be considered in the light of observations in the disposal of WPC 23171 of 22. Accordingly, disposing the writ application, this court permit the petitioner to serve the copy of writ application along with copy of order on the opposite party number.
Opposite party number minors. Opposite
3.
party number 3. 3 man.
For they are considering the request of the petitioner. Actually, we GA ko pakhya karchi.
GA ko pakhya karchi because GA is the original lesser.
Okay.
Original lesser.
OP number 3 to take a decision on the request for additional allotment of land adjacent to the petitioner's land. Adjacent to the petitioner's land. Keeping in view the observations made in WPC 23171 of 22 by working it out within a period of 2 months from the date of communication of order along with copy of writ petition.
status quo.
No course.
In such period, there should not be reallotment of the land involved to any third party.
Okay.
କଣ ହେଲା ସେ ତ କରୁଥିଲେ ଦୌଡ଼ି କାହିଁକି ଆଇଲେ?
ମୁଁ manage କରିବା।
I was on my legs, so I just rushed.
Item
ଗୁଡାକ
13,
ସବୁ ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ Mr. Mahapatra, these are all beneficial orders. Okay, beneficial means justifiable orders.
Justifiable।
I have decided, suppose ସୂର୍ଯ୍ୟ ବାବୁଙ୍କର ଘର ଆଗରେ ଖଣ୍ଡେ ଜାଗା ଖାଲି ଅଛି। ସେ ଜାଗା ପରେ ରାସ୍ତା। ସେ ଜାଗାଟା ଆଉ କାହାର ତ ଲାଗିପାରିବନି। କିନ୍ତୁ ସେ ଜାଗା ଯଦି ପ୍ରତିଷ୍ଠାନକୁ ଦେଇ ଦିଆଯିବ, ସିଏ ସେଠି ଗୋଟେ ମାଉଁସ କଟା ଦୋକାନଟେ କରିବେ, କଣ ହବ? ନା ମୁଁ ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ଦଉଛି।
ମାଉଁସ ଗୋଟେ ଦୋକାନଟା ହେଲା ପରେ କୁହନ୍ତୁ।
ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଘର ଆଗରେ କଣ ଜାଗା ଅଛି କି? ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଘର ଆଗରେ ତ ରାସ୍ତା। ମୁଁ ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ଦଉଛି। ସେଇ ଜାଗାଟାକୁ ବରଂ ଡିସାଇଡ କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଆଣ୍ଡ ପ୍ରିମିୟମ ଦେବେ। ମୁଁ ଲେଖୁଛି ଯେ ପ୍ରିମିୟମ ହ୍ୱାଟ ଏଭର ପ୍ରିମିୟମ ଦେୟାର ୟୁ ୱିଲ ପେ। ତା ପାଇଁ ଯଦି କିଛି ଆଡଭାଣ୍ଟେଜ ଆସୁଛି ଲେଟ୍ ଇଟ୍ ବି ଆଡଭାଣ୍ଟେଜ ଟୁ ହିମ୍। ନ ଦେଇକି ଆପଣ ସେଠୁ ଚା ଦୋକାନ, ପକୋଡା ବିକ୍ରି ଦୋକାନ, ତାକୁ ସେଠୁ 15 ଫୁଟରେ 10 ଫୁଟ ପାଇଗଲେ ପକୋଡା ଦୋକାନ।
ନହେଲେ 4ଟା କେବିନ ପକେଇଦେଲେ ତ ବନ୍ଦ ହବ। ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଜାଗାଟା ପୁରା
ଓନର ଭାରି ସାଟିସ୍ଫାଇ ହବ। ମୁଁ କହିଦେଲେ ଫୋନ ଟା ମାରିଦେଲେ ମୋ ଘରେ ପକୋଡା ପହଞ୍ଚିବ। ତାପରେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ହାଡ ଗୋଡ ପଡିବ
item 13,
Sir, wait, please, Your Lordship. 13. But here actually I challenge annexation 9. This is an interesting case that I am the owner of the property.
Annexure 10 page.
Annexation 9 page 65. Sir, I am the owner of the
That is
property.
rejection.
Right.
Annexure 9 is a rejection.
Sir, actually annexure 9 is somebody, Ajay Jena has filed the case, is no way connected.
It is
with
the
property.
application.
Again, this is the application, order has been passed.
9 is a application.
Order has been passed thereafter. On that basis.
And that has been rejected.
Page 70. No, it was allowed. But the opposite party is no way connected with my property. Their petitioner is no way connected.
But by 10 a proceeding was initiated.
Sir, I do not know what proceeding initiated. My vendor was not a party. I am not a party and they have decided it.
Upon notice not they decide
Sir,
करतले.
I am not a party, sir.
लेकुच applicant is present. की applicant चला?
Ajay Jena पर page 65. Ajay Jena with Mitali Jena, they were no way connected.
You have been affected by this
Yes,
order.
sir.
Okay, annexure 10 ro original kain.
So original I filed that copy.
No, mo paakhe xerox copy only.
Sir, it would have connected reader file is. Say read tab dispose of liberty to file a fresh one.
ବୁଝିଲେ ତା ଦେହରୁ ଆଣିବା କଥା ନା।
ସେ read ଟା ମଗେଇଦେଲା।
Certificate copy ନାହିଁ।
ତା reference ଦେଇଛି sir. Reference.
ସେଟା reference ରେ ଆସିଛି।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଅଛି।
ନାହିଁ।
Sir ଅଛି ନା।
ଆପଣ refer କରିଥିବେ read ରେ।
Sir WPC 5374
ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ certificate copy ଟା ନଦେଲେ କେମିତି ହବ?
Sir ଏକା କଥା ଆପଣ ସେ record ଟା
Petition involve a serious allegation of deciding annexure 10 behind the back of the petitioner. While permitting the petitioner to file, bring the certified copy of annexure 10 on record by end of next week. This court direct service of issuing notice. से जेना को पक्ष करचंती
सर पक्ष कर सर
हां नोटिस हला 1 and 2 को एक्स्ट्रा कॉपी देबे
नंबर 3 अजय जन
3 ऊपर नोटिस जीवो राइट matter be placed immediately after service of notice on OP number 3.
Right.
Ask your associate to collect the certified copy.
Right.
Or else he can file certified copy of entire brief. Then you file it.
I'll file it.
ତା ଦେହରେ ପିଟିସନ ଫାଇଲ କରିବେ ଲିଷ୍ଟ ହବ ଅର୍ଡର ହବ ରିଟର୍ନ ନେବେ ଏ ସବୁ ହେଲା ବେଳକୁ 2 ସପ୍ତାହ ଚାଲିଯିବ।
କପିଟା କାଢି
ନହେଲେ SP Mishra, Senior Counsel. 14.
Item 14,
ये सत्यनारायण महापात्र आउ थे लिस्ट होता नंबर 2 से आसुना एथर नंबर 2 लिखा से आसुना लास्ट टाइम इट वाज लिस्टेड indicating only Satyanarayana Mahapatra as the counsel for petitioner, for which this court directed listing the matter indicating Satyanarayana Mahapatra number 2 as the counsel for petitioner. This listing also nobody is appearing, dismissed for non-prosecution.
item 15,
May I please? In this case, Miller, RP case has been filed.
Yeah.
And while it is pending, Miller, the authorities, without taking any,
हाँ जाने से 5 टा वर्कआउट करा हूँ इन्फ्यून्ड ऑर्डर लिखुचंती किंतु आनेस 5 रे किछि गच्छ काटिया पे ही हेची
से से चिठी करी किसी करछंती इंटेंशनली से मान करछंती जाफर कि बर्तन दिस अनेबल कोर्ट हैज ग्रांट द स्टे ऑर्डर एंड मैलेट इन द मीन टाइम
कोठी स्टे देइचंदी की ओ रीट रे स्टे हेची
ए जो रिटा
ए रीट रे
मैलेट
काई काउंटर काई नो consequential action of cutting trees in terms of annexure 5 be taken ए गच्छ काटले आपनकर कोन असुविधा होची
सेटा प्रकृत इनफैक्ट से जगहटा होची ड्यू टू मिस्टेक इन द आरओआर सेटा होची मैपटा भूल पई हमर कहउछन जे मोर पर्सनल जगहटा 5 डिसिमल जगहटा कहउछन जे सरकार
गच्छ आपनकर
सब हमर गच्छ हमर सेठी जगहटा हमर तेनु आई फाइल द आरपी केस फाइल करछि मु कहउछि पेंडिंग अछि का देखंतु
सो आरपी केस न सरला पन तो गच्छ कटा हवा कथा न
हां
In this case, we have filed a counter affidavit.
काई
E-file ହେଇଛି
state council she SAHOO submit she is state has already filed a counter
on 27
ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି
June.
कॉपी पाइनी
there is no service of counter copy of counter to the counsel for petitioner even there is no copy of counter even in the brief registry directed to find out the copy of counter. In the meantime, there should also be service of copy of counter to the state, to the counsel for petitioner. List this matter on Monday next kariba na.
into to continue
Counsel कौन करचंदी एग्जामिन करंतु से कहउचंदी मोर आरपी केस चलची से जगह नहीं गिरी से गच्छ मोर
ନାଇଁ ଏଟା ରୋଡ ସାଇड ରୋଡ ରେ ଅଛି
और कॉपी टे देई दियन से देखा कौन करछु yes next
item 16,
In this case, it was listed on the last occasion. I have inadvertently, I could not file the certificate copy of the annexure 9 and 10. And
देले सर्टिफिकेट कॉपी
certificate copy. And the fact remains, my lord, by the
2005 6 रो ऑर्डर कोन चैलेंज करचंदी
they have not made me the parties. My father has been died. I
You are
filed
not
it.
party.
No, in the similar writ application, lordships was
प्राइवेट पार्टी अछंदी
private parties are also my lord. It is related to granting of Choco, my lord. The land is in my possession and the
issue notice on the question of admission notice accordingly requisites accordingly whatever notice we issued fixing short returnable date in this case one set stay of order कले कौन हो सी जदी वर्किंग हे जाई तो हमें बरं स्टेटस को रखिबा status को involving the disputed land so and so अछि page 4 miss case रे land details अछला till next date of hearing certified copy of impugned order filed herein by way of memo dated 30/6/23 be kept on record.
oblige.
item 17,
17,
Yeah.
my lord, relates to unauthorized occupation of the no vending zone in Bhubaneswar Market Complex of Unit 2.
Senior advocate appearance taken note. Additional affidavit kind file करछन read amend न करिग्री.
So because the matter was already in the list, that is why.
Ultimately, are you challenging these orders?
No, these orders are not under challenge. We seek the implementation and because there is no order regarding
So let it
unauthorized
come in main
vendors.
pleading.
It is
How
complementing
they
the
file
main pleading.
counter.
No, I'll serve copies of all the affidavits. My lord, the association is the association of the members who are authorized vendors in the market complex.
Renewal of PPP agreement.
That is the ultimate prayer, because they are themselves spending the money for development of that area. And that was the understanding under the
You had come
agreement.
earlier to High Court?
My lord,
Night out a PIL ହେଇଛି.
PIL ହେଇଛି, no vending zone regarding general PIL. And on that basis, if your lordships would see the additional affidavit, the no vending zone has been declared in 2022. Additional affidavit dated 27th, your lordships, 27/6.
ଆପଣ big market shop owners.
No, they are all shop owners, association of
No,
all the
street
shop
vendor
owners.
will never come there.
No, in between the space is, my lord, half of it is under the endowment department, half of it is under the GA department, and the area which is within that, that is the no vending zone which has been declared. So the unauthorized vendors are coming and sitting there every day, almost. And that is creating a
That's
chaos
a
as
culture
well
in
as-
the country. That's a culture in the country. Wherever big shops are there, now these hooligans will come and sit there, start selling. That's why Street Vending Act has come to reorganize them in a place where they can sit
They can
comfortably and doesn't create any inconvenience to the shop owner.
authorized shop owners.
ଏଟା କଲିକତା ଦିଲ୍ଲୀ ସବୁଠି ସେଇ ଜିନିଷ ହେଇସାରିଲାଣି ଆମର ଓଡ଼ିଶାରେ ଚାଲିଛି. You take instruction. What are you doing? There appears there was also a
There
few
are
days back some
complaints.
direction on street vendors.
Yes.
Agreement between Bhubaneswar Municipal Corporation and market.
So ଏଠି BMC ବି ଅଛି?
Yes, yes.
ତାହେଲେ ତ notice ଯିବ. All are to be appearing.
Let notice go.
Development authority ବି ଅଛି.
We have,
କଣ ହେଲା କାହିଁ ଜଏଣ୍ଟ ସିଟିଂ ରେ ବସିକିରି ସେ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରିଟ୍ ଭେଣ୍ଡର କୁ ସଜାଡୁ ନାହାନ୍ତି କାହିଁକି?
That in fact that the BMC is authorized for that, my lords knows that, my lords decision is there also to settle them the street vendors.
କେତେ କେସ ରେ ହେଲାଣି?
କେତେ case ରେ ହେଲାଣି?
କି ଗୋଟେ ଗୋଟେ ମାର୍କେଟ କମ୍ପ୍ଲେକ୍ସ ରେ ହେଇଥିଲା.
Let me, my lords, take the notice, I will
issue notice on the question of admission. Interim order କିଛି ନିଅନ୍ତୁନି କାହିଁକି ନା status quo ହେଇଗଲେ ସେ ବସିଛନ୍ତି ମାନେ ବସିବେ.
till such time if the
Interim ରେ ଖାଲି notice
authorities
ନିଅନ୍ତୁ.
can
ଖାଲି notice
ensure the
ନିଅନ୍ତୁ.
implementation of their own notification, BMC.
Notice accordingly କରିବ ହେଲା. ଆଗ appearance କରିଦବ. Additional affidavit filed with service of copy. Okay, notice ରେ କରିବ requisites on the writ application as well as
Additional affidavits.
filed herein. As undertaken be filed by Tuesday. Miss case notice karo pendency of the proceeding. There is no bar in undertaking the required request exercise involved herein, while also keeping in view the settlement of the
Unauthorized vendors.
settlement of the street vendors, if any, operating in the area involved herein. Keeping in view the provisions in this Street Vending Act what ଅଛି ଦେଖିବ ତା ଦେଖିଦବ.
And they have made the notification also regarding the no vending.
କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି କିଛି.
କିନ୍ତୁ ସେଇଟାକୁ implement କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି.
କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି ବୋଲି ବି କହିହବନି.
There are different kinds of pressures.
ଯେତେ ମାଡେ ସେତେ.
ସେଇ ହଉଛି ଅସୁବିଧା. କାରଣ ଆଗରୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଅର୍ଡର ଅନୁସାରେ
ଉଠେଇକିରି ସେଟଲ୍ କରିଦେଲା ଗୋଟେ ଜାଗାରେ
So fine, my lord, this is the fourth round of litigation. My lord, the petitioner has to come before your lordship, my lord. My lord, in the first writ application, your lordship directed that since there was an enhancement in the municipal tax from 710 to 22,000, my lord, your lordship directed me to file appeal. I preferred
But
appeal.
your statutory appeal appears to be pending.
Yes, that is pending, and a contempt petition is also filed because they are not obeying your lordship's direction.
Okay,
So a
so
contempt
therefore
petition
we
is
can
filed.
target the appeal.
So your lordship had targeted the appeal, my lord, in the second writ application. Within 3 months, they will decide.
In
But
spite
they
of their
did
not closing.
not closing, so I have filed a contempt application which is pending before your lordship, my lord. Now, my lord, without waiting for the orders in the appeal, my lord, now the municipal authority is now again demanding the petitioner to pay 22,000. What has happened, my lord? If your lordship comes to section 132 of the Municipal Act, my lord, your lordship will find there is a provision how to, my lord, calculate the holding tax, my lord. It is on the basis of the annual value which has been, my lord, annual value has been, my lord, discussed in section 137, my lord, which says, my lord, annual value means the rental value of the house, my lord. My lord, if your lordship kindly turns to annexure 1, what they have done.
1 minute, 1 minute. You are arguing beyond the scope of the court.
No, that is correct, but the
Demand notices you want quashing. Now these demand notices are pending by way of appeal.
Appeal, my lord.
The High Court has already entertained your earlier application.
Yes, my lord.
Permitted you to go for appeal.
Appeal.
So
And
appeal is pending. What the High Court will do now?
my lord, if your lordship will find, my lord, appeal order, it is at, if your lordship will find, my lord, annexure 4, my lord, your lordship had directed
Yes.
the appeal to be decided, page 21.
Yes.
Your lordship had, my lord, directed the appeal to be decided within 3 months.
ହେଲା ଯଦି 2 ମାସରେ ନ କଲେଣି କଣ୍ଟେମ୍ପ୍ଟ କରନ୍ତୁ।
Contempt କରିଛି ଆଜ୍ଞା, contempt pending ଅଛି।
କଣ୍ଟେମ୍ପ୍ଟ ରେ ଦେଖାହବ ଆଉ ରିଟ୍ ପିଟିସନ କେମିତି ଏଣ୍ଟରଟେନ୍ ହବ?
ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ପୁଣି ଥରେ ଡିମାଣ୍ଡ କରୁଛନ୍ତି, ମତେ ଜବରଦସ୍ତ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ମୋ ଘରକୁ ଆଟାଚ
ଡିମାଣ୍ଡ କଲେ ଆଉ ଥରେ ରିଟ୍ ପିଟିସନ କରିକିରି
ରିଟ୍ ପିଟିସନ ଟା ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ କରିଛି ଆଜ୍ଞା, ସେମାନେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ମୋ ଘରକୁ ଆଟାଚ କରିବି।
ଡିମାଣ୍ଡ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ମନା ନାହିଁ।
ଡିମାଣ୍ଡ କରିକି ମୋ ଘରୁ ଯଦି ରିକଭରି କରିବେ, then what is the meaning of the appeal, pendency of the appeal, my lord?
I have already directed till a decision is taken, there shall be no coercive. So mere
coercive
issuing
action.
demand,
But
mere
despite
issuing
that
demand
also,
cannot be amounting to coercive order.
But despite of that, my lord, now they are demanding. Your lordship has directed till disposal of the appeal, there shall be no coercive action.
Undisputedly appeal in terms of the direction of this court in WPC 10196 of 19 is still pending. Petitioner alleges even after the High Court direction for no coercive action in the disposal of WPC 10196 of 19, the municipal authority is busy on issuing demand notices after demand notices. In the event any such appeal is still pending, same should be disposed of within 2 months. Failure of which it will be amounting to serious violation of order of this court, and this court will be compelled to initiate a contempt proceeding, so much of contempt proceeding. For there is already direction for no coercive action to be taken against the petitioners in the order dated 17/6/19 in WPC 10196 of 2019. This court hopes and trusts the opposite parties shall be abided by such orders till the outcome in the appeal. With this observation, the writ petition stand disposed. Yes, बाकी केस सब आसीबो पुनी वेडनेसडे।
My lord,
कंटेम्प्ट रो किछि डिस्पोज हेछि कि?
नाइट रा सेटा पेंडिंग अछि।
कंटेम्प्ट किछि डिस्पोज हेछि कि?
ओटा पर्सनल अपीयरेंस अछि।
पर्सनल अपीयरेंस अछि कोथरे?
31 में मैडम।
31 रे।
Having BC. May I please your lordship, my lord.
Yeah, other fresh admissions will come on Monday.
My lord, item,
Yes, I am in 31.
my lord, 30.
My lord, 28.
My lord, item.
Item 31, who is there? You are there. Yes.
My lord, item 28.
28 will come on Wednesday, I said.
All other matters.
All others will come on Wednesday. Interim order wherever they are to continue.
31, your lordship.
Yes, what is the issue here?
Madam, pursuant to your lordship direction, stay the further proceeding in demarcation case. They are violating that order and proceeded demarcation
Where is
case.
that stay order?
Madam, your lordship can see page 10 in contempt division. I have given the copy. Page 10.
Yes, Mr. Ponda.
Yes, Virat. In
Page
fact,
10, while issuing notice, this court has directed.
yes.
further.
In fact, there is no demarcation. In fact, there is no demarcation.
Huh?
No demarcation.
No inquiry.
Yeah, no demarcation Virat, on that date.
Oh, Nito.
Yes.
My lordship kindly
There is-
see page 16.
There is no, your lordship may
I'm
kindly,
recording his submission.
kindly
They
see
have
my-
not filed the so called reply. my lord.
we have already filed.
Now they undertake. Undertake, ଆପଣଙ୍କ କଣ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ demarcation ହବନି ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ସେ କିଏ ଅଛନ୍ତି
ତହସିଲଦାର
ତହସିଲଦାର ନିଜେ ଅଛନ୍ତି demarcation ହବନି କହୁଛନ୍ତି।
ନାଇଁ ସେ ହେଇଥିଲା କଣ 13 ତାରିଖ ଦିନ ଆମେ ଗୋଟେ ନୋଟିସ ଇସ୍ୟୁ କରିଥିଲୁ demarcation ପାଇଁ in the meantime this we have received the order of this honorable court thereafter we stopped the demarcation on 26
at the submission of the तहसीलदार name ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଇଏରେ
My lord.
we present in court तहसीलदार so and so while expressing while begging apology submits there is no the action if any was inadvertent for involvement of a earlier notice there. The Tahsildar appearing in person undertakes not to proceed in the demarcation case 1/23 until the final outcome in the writ petition. For this recording, this court find there is no further cause of action in entertaining the writ application. Entertaining the contempt application. which is dropped recording.
ଗୋଟେ IA file କରିଛୁ dispensing with the personal appearance of collector Kendra.
Now for there is already disposal of the content proceeding, there is no further requirement of personal appearance. Be careful, ଏଣିକି communicate ହେଲେ ଆଗକୁ ଯିବେନି.
ନାଇଁ ସେ already ଯୋନ ପାଇଛନ୍ତି ତା ପରେ
There is no personality here.
yes
Once a court entertained, you must respect.
yes ଆମେ ରିସିଭ କରୁ ତାପରେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ବନ୍ଦ
32 ରେ କଣ ହେଇଛି?
First contempt, my lord. 30, my lord, my friend.
ମାନେ item 32
My lord, item 32, my lord, first contempt.
32 ପୁଣି ବୁଧବାର ଆସିବ ତ personal appearance ନାହିଁ.
I have got a small prayer in item 33. Your lordship said all other matters will be taken up on next Wednesday.
My lord.
ମୋ ଝିଆରୀ ବାହାଘର ସେଇ 5 ତାରିଖ ଦିନଟା
Item
33 my lord. Only I want an accommodation on Wednesday.
Company Act ଟିକେ ରୁହନ୍ତୁ. Sorry, Company Act I am to pass some order. Yes, Company Act will simply come on
32.
Yes, when the registrar will be available.
7th I don't have any problem.
ମୁଁ କିନ୍ତୁ
ଆପଣ
ଆସୁନାହିଁ 17
ସାତ ତାରିଖ
7 ତାରିଖ all right ତାହେଲେ 7th ରେ
my lord 7 no
7th ରେ ଆସୁ ହେଲା ଏଇଟା 7th ରେ ଆସିବ ହେଲା
item 32 ଟା
ଆଉ ଯାହା ଅଛି ସବୁ ବୁଧବାର
item personal appearance ଗୋଟେ ଅଛି 34 ରେ personal appearance of opposite party
34 ରେ ଗୋଟେ କଣ personal appearance ଅଛି କାଇଁ
34 ରେ
ସେଟା ନାହିଁ ସେଟା ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଅଫ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆ ରେ
32 ଟା ଟିକେ ଆସିବ 7 ତାରିଖ ପରେ
କେତେ ଦିନ ପରେ
7 ତାରିଖ ପରେ ମିଳିଲା ଏନି ଡେଟ୍ ଆଫ୍ଟର 7
ଦରଖାସ୍ତ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଫର୍ଦର ଆପ୍ରୋପ୍ରିଏଟ ଅର୍ଡର କିଏ ଫାଇଲ କରୁଛନ୍ତି 34 ରେ 34 ତ ୟୁନିୟନ ଅଫ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆ
ନାଇଁ ଆଇଟମ 32 ଟା ଯୋଉ କଣ୍ଟେମ୍ପ ଟା ରହିଲା 7 ତାରିଖ ସେଟା ମୁଁ କହୁଛି ଟିକେ 7 ତାରିଖ ମୁଁ ରହିବିନି ସେ ୱିକ୍ ଟା ତ
ଓକେ 7 ତାରିଖ ନ କରି ତାକୁ କରିଦିଅ 12 ତାରିଖ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
34 ରେ ଦୁଇଟା ହଉଛି ସେଣ୍ଟ୍ରାଲ ଆଡପସନ ରିସୋର୍ସ କାଉଣ୍ସିଲ I filed a petition for appropriate order to extend the interim order that is there my lord the counter is not filed
be allowed interim order extend haba
but there
personal appearance direction thila kahi
not there
central government kuade galle
because that is a statutory
कार
authority.
पर्सनल अपियरेंस थला
Statutory, but Central Adoption Resource Authority, a statutory body, believe that their authority, concerned authority.
okay matter may reappear on 7th of July to afford one more opportunity for personal appearance of OP number 2 ହେଲା free copy of order be handed over to say union council बेल आसीबो बुधवार दिन आगे
I have a small prayer, my lord.
आउ स्मॉल प्रेयर मु सुनिया को नाही
My lord, not to
Aji
conduct the
ହେଇପାରିବ।
Pani Panchayat election.
कोन करबा
Election,
go somewhere
my lord.
I have to travel 500 kilometer I'm sitting
Item 15, my lord, I have filed a counter affidavit. 15.